Okay, welcome to a video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and I'm cold, so I'm in my Christmas sweater, even though it's not Christmas anymore. This was my present off Sandra, so have to be seen to be wearing it. Anyway, I'm a UK reseller. I've got a bit of a charity shop haul reveal to share with you, and crazy thing, I've had a couple of real nice buys as per usual. But the charity shop, they had stuff priced at £3, £4, £5, £10. And then, on top of that, they had a sign outside the front door said, "No more donations, sorry, we are full." You walk inside, everything's priced, and then on the shelf is 3 items for £1, irrelevant of the price tag. And thinking, happy days, it's Christmas. So I bought myself a little haul of 33 pence items, as well as some good items. So stick around and I hope you enjoy having a little look at them. So, I can start off with my favourite and what I think is one of the star lots of the day. Now, if you love Art Nouveau, look at that. Is that not just absolutely beautiful? Now, this is two-blind, so just like you'd find on Moorcroft now, it's raised around the edges and then filled in, hand-painted, but they've also sgraffitoed, so they've cut a design in to the glaze as well and then painted that. So it's a mixture of hand-painted and sgraffito with the Art Nouveau flowers. Absolutely stunning thing. Now, it is English. It's got impressed Art England 3S on the base. Now, I've never come across this maker before, so I've done some digging in my book. I can't actually find the exact mark. However, what I did find was Art Potteries, Anchorworks Hanley Staffordshire Potteries from 1900 to 1911, earthenware, formerly Psychic and Cooper, subsequently Cooper Art Pottery Co. So, nice Staffordshire, it's English Staffordshire pottery, Art Nouveau planter. Now it's got some small chips on it. It's got some chips, as you can see there. Where is it? There it is. There. There's a couple of smaller ones as well on the rim, minor. But it does have that one chip. That's a good size. You know, it's a really good planter. It's Art Nouveau, it's of the period, and it was £3 whole pounds. It's not going to be going out for less than 95, in my opinion. Some people, if it's a Royal Dalton, are asking like £300-400. I think a good Staffordshire Art Nouveau original plant pot, that's 95. I don't see what's wrong with that. Then, in the same charity shop for £3 again, I purchased this. And it's got a really good look, like a Majolica glaze with this sort of shell design around the top. Lovely looking thing. And this one is, on the base, number 4 Alma. Now, I don't rate this as good as, or as highly as the Art Nouveau one, but it's got a really nice turquoise finish on the glaze. Absolutely gorgeous colours. Anyway, again, I didn't know what that one was. So I referred to my book, which is British Pottery and Porcelain Marks. Anyone wants the ISBN? There you go. I don't think it's that expensive. So I searched Alma Pottery, and then it led me to Thomas Cone Limited, Alma Works, Staffordshire Potteries from 1892. So that was a nice little find. I would think it's probably of that period, 1890s. It's in nice condition. It's got a few chips, is it, around the underside of the foot. Not actually on the foot, underneath the foot. The rim's okay, no cracks. I think that's like 50 quid again. It's a real nice planter. These are usable items. People can use these in their homes. And for 3 quid again. So for £6 per day, I've had 2 absolute cracking buys. Now, I've told you I've got the 33 pence stuff, but it didn't all come in for nothing. Now, I bought these They are what it says on the tin. Edinburgh Crystal drinking glasses. I paid £15, but bear in mind, this is a boxed set. And they've never been out of the box. This was a wedding present that was put in an attic and never ever used. I haven't researched the pattern yet, but they're all still wrapped in their tissue with the stickers on. Absolutely beautiful Edinburgh Crystal wine glasses or sherry glasses, whatever glasses they are, I'm not 100%. Beautiful things. But they should easily be worth between £5 and £10 a stem. I paid 15. You're talking about £45–50 for the set of 6, something like that. So you don't find them in better condition than that, though. Most of the time, I suppose, when you do find these sets in the boxes, it's because they've been a wedding present and never ever used. They weren't really wanted. Now, I'll get to the cheap stuff in a minute, and you'll have a shock with that. But I got 1 or 2 pieces to share with you. I don't only buy ceramics and glass. Something you don't see me buy a lot of is textiles. But I do look for them. It's just so many people do that you don't get them often. Now, I had this in the charity shop. I have to stand up because it's huge. And this is all hand embroidered silks. Somebody has spent days, weeks, whatever, stitching in tiny cottons or silks to make all that pattern up onto the cloth. Let's have a look what it's made of. Let's have a look. I think it's silk. Is it? No. It's actually wool. Sure, that's wool. Bear with me. Just a second. We've got eyeglasses somewhere. Yeah, that's wool. So I suppose it's a bit like a sampler. But it's a beautiful thing. It's got insects, animals, flowers, butterflies. The colours really are stunning. You really can't see just how beautiful this is on the pictures. It really is absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, it's massive. It's about 2.5 foot wide. Yeah, about 2.5 foot wide, something like that. And that, again, was £3 whole. Then I had this, which is tablecloth. But bring it in close. So it's all beautifully stitched again, all over it with flowers. Lovely size. Just lovely. Just lovely with the flowers and the details. Anyway, that cost me a whole £1. I think the picture is going to go out for about 45, and I think you're talking 20–25 for the tablecloth, something like that. I'll do a bit of research first. But I think, they're nice little items. If something's handmade, it's got a bit of quality to it, I'm always in the market for it. I think the way I look at it, if somebody spent years learning how to make something and then they make it by hand, it's just that bit more special than mass-produced stuff. I do buy mass-produced. As you saw in the video, the video I put up this week, I bought 41 Colport figurines, Ladies of Fashion, for £85. 41 figurines. But I bought them because they were cheap. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to share with you now all my cheap stuff. I'm going to start off with the best of the cheap stuff, which is this. This is a beautiful green. Now you tell the colour from the base here, not from the glass because of all the iridescent on there. So you got a beautiful green iridescent carnival glass dish by Northwood, peacocks on the fence. Now, how did I know all that? Well, I knew what it was anyway because it was quite clear off the image of the two peacocks sitting on a fence. But let me share this with you. There is a website, dotty.com, and you can search by pattern, you can search by maker, etc. And here we come. Peacocks or Peacocks on the Fence by Northwood. And it also comes down and tells you the prices. Now I have got the green ruffled bowl. So you come to bowls ruffled here. And then I'm looking for green. And there you go. There's all the prices that they've sold in 2021 and 22. Dearest being £600. Lowest being 95. Now the downside with mine is it has a tiny chip on it. Now they come in a variety of colors. Look at these. I'm hoping I'm still sharing. Bear with me a second. Yes, I am. Have a look at these. Absolutely stunning. There's one of these up for sale for £600. That's a terrible photograph of it. But there's an iridescent one like that up for £600. Look at the colours on that. Gorgeous ore. Anyway, dotty.com, carnival glass, and you can identify any pattern you've got. That's a beautiful bowl. It does have a tiny chip. I don't know whether I mentioned it or not. Where are you? Where are you? There. It's just there. That's how small it is. It's literally where there's a little lump. It's a tiny chip on the lump. That's all I got. And that was 33p. For another 33p is not as important or as exciting, but we have this marigold. Look at the luster on that. It's a nice luster. And this is by Duggan, and it was Windflower is the pattern on this one. I did search it up again on Dotty's. There you go, Windflower by Duggan, but I've got the ruffled bowl. So anything you want on Dotty's, you can come across index by shape, index by motif, by maker, by patterns. It's just an amazing website. It really is. You got everything. I can't say how many times I've used that website, to be honest with you, to identify my carnival. Okay, now they get a bit less, I suppose, fun in the cheapies. I had a set of 4 of these. Now, I haven't washed them yet, so I can't see a signature on them, but until you wash the crystal, you can't tell. At the moment, we'll call them unsigned, but it's a set of 4 champagne flutes. And I had the 4 of these for £1.50. I had a nice English crystal tankard. It's probably going to be a Stewart or something like that. 33p. Even with the handle is ringing. You can tell crystal in a heartbeat. But you got pressed crystal and you got cut crystal. You got that pressed Polish crystal with the 24% lead. It's not the same as English cut crystal. Then I had this René Mackintosh design glass vase. Again, 33p. 3 items for £1. Not fortunes. The set of 4 champagnes, it's probably going to go out for about £25–30. But for 33p. The tankard's about £10 or £15. The vase is £10 or £15 for the René Mackintosh. I also had a Welsh Iwani pottery jug. Now, it's not valuable enough to go on its own. It should have Iwani on the base there. There you go, Iwani pottery from Bridgend. But what I'll do, I'll put this aside and I'll make groups. So when other pieces come in, I'll put a group of it on. It's good enough for that. I have got more to show you, but this is my last 33p item. And we have a large Royal Doulton Huntsman plate or small charger. Royal Doulton, in good condition, 33 pence. It was Christmas. To be honest with you, that's the way the charity shops should do it. Not that cheap. If they said £1 an item or something, rather than £3, £4, £5, £10, they would turn in donations away. They're better off sell the stuff cheap, have some money in, and not turn donations away, because you don't know what gems are in that donation you've turned away. Sell this bric-a-brac off. All right, I've picked the nicer pieces, but you know, the charity shop, they've got it right. Once the shelves are full, they have a massive sale, clear it out. They're a bit cheap, but all in all, it was a good idea of them. Moving on, is this one of my last lots? It might be, yeah. I bought these in the charity shop, different charity shop, but I bought these out of the charity shop. Now, these are by Crown Ducal. So it was a company known as Richardson's. And this mark was used from 1925, I think, to about 1930, there was a new mark come in. So a nice Crown Ducal. Now, this, I believe, is a sugar bowl. And this, I believe, is a teapot stand. Now, I paid £1.50 for the two. And I'd say that's £15, £20, and £10 or £15. Not huge jump up and down items. But you know, while I'm struggling because of the car boots shut, the charity shops really are paying off. To the point it may be worthwhile, while the car boot sales are running, still going in them. When you can buy something like this for £3, this is a star lot. It really is. I'm going to research it before I put it up for sale, because it could be worth more. Might be worth a bit less, but it could be worth more. I can tell you now, that is beautiful Art Nouveau, art pottery, and I absolutely love it. And I also love the Majolica. I had a Christopher Dresser vase once with that same turquoise glaze. I think that's why I love it so much. But a lovely, lovely pair of planters that could be used in a home. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed. I hope you like my Christmas jump. And I will see you in the next video. If you like the videos, please subscribe, share, comment. It all helps the algorithm. If you want to support the channel, everything you need to know is in the description. Bye for now, guys.